Well, hey guys, and welcome to the show. Today we have a special one for you. We've been talking about this, we've been promising it, and here it is. The top 10 gifts to give your car audio enthusiast, hobbyist, installer. Doesn't matter what level you're at on this one. These are 10 things that if you don't have, you might want to pick up by asking someone for them. Because after all, if you could spend somebody else's money, doesn't that sound like a great idea, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Today we have a special guest. That's right, some of you guys might know them as Fro's House if you follow us on Facebook or YouTube Live. He's in the comments. He's from Stereo Kings. His name is Jason. Let's cut to Jason.
First, I'd like to start off by thanking Dean and Fernando for having me on the show, allowing me to make these lists with them. Being from an installer background like Dean and Fernando, half of my list is going to be tools, half of my list is going to be products. So whether you're just getting interested in car audio or you've been interested for quite a while, a great option is going to be upgrading your front stage. So my number 10 pick is going to be a set of components. If you're on the budget side, you're new to the game, and you're just starting out, I'd recommend a good set of Kenwood X-Long components. If you're trying to upgrade a little bit, I think a really underrated pair of speakers is the Pioneer TSZ65CH. If you're looking at something more premium, one of my favorites is going to be the Focal PS165FX.
Alright, so to make these lists a little bit more in sync, if we had things that were similar, we went ahead and put them all in the same spot.
Yeah.
And in this case, my number 10 and your number 10 both turned out to be a shop light. Whether it be a handheld or one you mount from the ceilings like the cool ones we use in the show, you definitely want to pick yourself up one or get a nice headlamp. Either way, get something so you can see, because these cars get dark and you don't want to tax your eyes. It's bad for them. Alright, Jason.
Number 9. First tool on my list is going to be a set of crimpers. Everybody needs a set of crimpers. If you're going to be interested in doing car audio, crimpers are essential. Don't buy the cheap ones. Don't buy the most expensive. My favorite is going to be the set from Channel Lock. I've used every brand on the market. I always go back to Channel Locks.
Now, it seems how you and I work together a lot. We think a lot. And there again, these aren't in the specific orders. We're grouping them together.
So we don't make that long video.
And we don't repeat things.
No, exactly.
What did you come up with that you feel everyone needs?
Panel tools.
That's right. Whether it be plastic, metal, you need a panel tool, pick yourself up a couple.
Number 8 is going to be fast rings. It's a great stocking stuffer. You got your components. You want to make sure all that energy is getting into your vehicle and not into your door panel. Pick up a set of fast rings.
And just like Jason said, I also came up with fast rings on my list. What did you come up with on your list?
Oh, for me, that would be a good set of Tesla.
Ooh, for your multimeter.
For your multimeter. You know, you probing wires, you in the car, so there's no way you can cut wire with a knife, nothing like that. That would be nice.
Very helpful. Jason?
Number 7 is going to be a set of flush cutters. Whether you solder or you crimp, everybody's going to end up using zip ties. Using a set of flush cutters to cut your zip ties makes it look much more professional and saves from cutting up your hands in the future.
Well, those were great, and I tell you, it's funny because I had to buy a couple pairs of those this year because mine broke. If I had any advice on those, go ahead and buy the expensive pair. And don't buy one pair, buy 3 pair.
Yeah, definitely. You wouldn't.
You're gonna love them, and when they break, you're gonna be like, no! One of the most overlooked things that we run into all the time is the cable that goes from your phone to the USB.
Okay.
iSimple makes the ruggeds. There's a bunch of companies out there that make them. I recommend getting your loved one a nice either iPod or Android cable that goes from USB to their phone. Get a nice big industrial one.
Heavy duty?
Heavy duty. Spend the money on it. Get a good one.
Okay.
What'd you come up with?
For me, that will be a screwdriver. A screwdriver, because you know it's hard to work in those kind of angles, or like screwdriver, really nice.
I like when you're using one of those and the people go, oh my gosh, I've never seen one of those before. Those are so cool.
Yeah, exactly. So order one or ask for one.
There you go.
Number 6. This one was going to be a little vague and a little pricey, but if you're truly into car audio, you got to have the features. I would recommend picking up something with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Whether you're a Pioneer fanboy or a Kenwood fanboy, they make great products, Alpine as well.
Yeah, and see, that's why you need the cool cable for your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay.
That makes sense. There you go.
Now, for me, I was thinking some form of an RTA.
Okay.
So we would suggest either picking up the iTest mic kit or the Audio Frog RTA kit. Either one, they'll help you out greatly.
Number 5 on my list is going to be a magnetic bit set. Now, I don't mean the Phillips, the Torx, that kind of stuff. I'm talking about sockets. They're really affordable. If you've worked on cars as long as I have, or Dean or Fernando, you know, trying to get that 10 mils that's 6 inches deep in that Toyota, you pull it loose and it falls in the dash, you just wasted a ton of time and it's extremely frustrating. A magnetic bit will save all that. You'll simply unscrew it, the bolt will come out with it, and your day is going to be that much better.
And there again, magnetic bit sets, man. Woo. They make the long, pick up the longs. Yeah. And thankfully this year we had one of our viewers actually send us a set of those. And they could not have come at a better time because I had just given away my 10mm because I had it in a bunch of extensions trying to do that stupid, what is it, the Titan dash?
Yeah.
Oh,
fall off. Gone. Bye-bye.
Yeah. So that was nice.
If you want to ask for, like 2 sets.
2 sets. Get the short, get the long.
Get the short one, get the long one. Yeah, exactly.
Now for me, I feel that as audio fans that we are, you need a good set of headphones. Not the wired noise reduction crappy kind.
Okay.
A good set of either open back or closed back, or maybe some planars. Spend some money on these things and get a really nice set of headphones that you can use as a reference to help you learn imaging and help you learn what might be missing from your car. What do you got?
For me, I come out with the DD1.
Ooh.
DD1 or DD1 Plus.
Yeah.
Either one, right now it's kind of like debating which one is
which one's more useful?
Which one is more useful. You decide which one you can get, but DD1 Plus, that's my pick.
So number 4 on my list is for the person that's been in this game for a little bit and wants to step up their game, and that is a processor. If you truly want to get the best sound out of your car, you really can't go wrong with a processor. If you're new to the processor game, pick up a Rockford DSR1. If you need integration as well as just a basic processor, like if you're using the factory head unit, pick up a DM810 or a 608. They're both great products. My personal favorite is going to be the JL Tweak 88.
So I have to agree with Jason on this one. I also had a processor on my list. I was just going for the DSR1 though because of its price point and feature set.
Okay.
But doesn't matter, your favorite brand, they're gonna make one, pick it, buy it, and have fun with it. The one thing I will suggest with the processor, as we always said, download the software first and play with it to make sure it's something you can wrap your head around. If you like it, go ahead and pick that one up. What'd you come up with?
I come out with RTA PAA3.
Ooh, the handheld.
Yes, and the handheld because right now all these cars came with ANC mics and all that stuff.
Hey, it's Christmas and one of those guys is going to be silly enough to want to spend that kind of money on you.
Why not?
Exactly. And I will tell you this tool has definitely revolutionized car audio. If you're an installer and don't have one of these, I understand it, but it should be something you're aspiring to have because, as he said, it's not getting any easier.
No, and if you can get one for free, oh my God, ask for it.
And you'll know they really love you. They really love
exactly.
you. You love me. Ask for a hug.
Number 3 on my list, the Milwaukee M12 cordless soldering iron. Battery powered, this thing heats up in a second. I love it. I use it all the time. Easy to use in a dash, easy to use on the bench. It's just a great piece to have. I will say this, if you pick up the M12 soldering iron, the batteries are generally sold separate. I actually recommend buying the one without a battery. Buy the battery separate that has the flat base so you can just stand it up.
Now, if there was any product this year that definitely made our lives a heck of a lot easier, it was this product right here.
Definitely.
This M12 came in at a reasonable price point, which is key, and I know this because I've had to buy 2 for myself because I broke the first one.
Yep.
Way to go, Dean. But yeah, and definitely get the flat battery pack. We found that out rather quick. Did you agree with him on this one?
I definitely agreed.
So all 3 of us had this particular soldering gun on there because, yeah, it's
very
that
usable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, on a side note, if you've got all the money in the world and you're looking for something that's better than this, because let's say you're not a Milwaukee guy, then by all means, pick yourself up an Aussie iron.
Yeah.
An Aussie iron is going to be the creme de la creme, we'll say, of the electric soldering irons.
Number 2 on my list is sound deadening. You can make your $300 set of components sound like a $600 set of components. You can take your Toyota and make it Mercedes quiet.
Now, I don't know why sound treatment didn't make it on my list, but I agree with him 100%. It's definitely one of the most important things that you can add into your car. But I came up with something different.
Okay.
Polarity tester.
Boom, that's what I have.
Now, that is probably the cheapest tool you could possibly ask for at like 15 bucks.
Yep.
And it will change your world because nothing sucks worse than having a speaker out of polarity with all the other speakers.
Now also change the world, change the polarity on the speakers.
Which will change the way it sounds. There's a lot of things that can happen to you audibly when you don't have speakers all in polarity, as well as just changing the sound overall, screwing up time alignment. There's also a phone app called Speaker Pop that you can download if you have an iDevice of some kind that works well. Get the handheld, it's definitely the way to go. If you, the kind of guy that wants to spend, there again, the creme de la creme, pick up a
PT9A.
You can pick those up at Mobile Solutions.
And the number one item on my list is an oscilloscope. It's by far and away, in my opinion, one of the best tools you can have in your tool bag. Whether you do the installs or you don't do the installs, if you don't take it to a shop that can professionally tune it, you might want to take that thing back home and tune it yourself. It's the best thing to up your game this year.
Now, just like Jason, both Fernando and I had the oscilloscope digital multimeter, we call it the Lumi, because that's its name, on our list. Great minds think alike, man.
Oh, man.
I know, right? If you consider yourself any form of installer and don't have a meter, don't have an oscilloscope, this is definitely something you're going to wish you had as an installer, as a novice, as anything. It's reasonably priced for sure. It allows you to see things in audio that you can't normally see because it's audio. You can't see the things happening over the wire. Makes your life a whole heck of a lot easier. That wraps up our gift list for 2018. Hopefully you guys will get some of these cool gifts this season. There's a lot of cool gifts in there and all different price points. So I'm sure there's something you could ask for on there. That will totally up your install game or just make your system sound better. Definitely. Right? Totally. We'd also like to thank Jason so much for being on the show. Let's go ahead and cut to him as he wraps up the show for us.
Now, most of these tools you can pick up at dnftooldrawer.com. Go ahead and stop by there, see their list, and I bet you'll find what you need. Alright guys, once again, thanks indeed to Fernando for having me on. And like I say on my channel, and as always, have a great day.
As we always say on our channel,
on to the next one, guys.